Welcome Toastmaster Sultan. Toastmaster Sultana, Taming the Tempest. Taming the Tempest, Toastmaster Sultana.
Thank you. A very good morning, my dear Toastmasters and my dear guests. How are you all?
Amazing.
Perfect. So, taming the tempest. What could be this topic? Right? So, before I get into the topics or anything, so let me ask you a quick question. Have you ever came across someone in your life where he or she is back of you and following up with every single task which is there for you? Have you ever came across a person in your life, in your corporate or in your office, wherever you work or you study, anywhere? Have you ever came across a person who is back of you and he is mentioning about every task is emergency? If yes, please do raise your hands. Yes, I see few of them and few are still thinking of it. Perfect. So, yes, even I did. When I have a person in my life, I had actually. So that person itself was back of me, following up for every single task which was not priority. And he always comes back to me. Sultana, have you done this? Why didn't you respond to this email? Why didn't you not shortlisted this? At one fine time, I was thinking like, what? Is he, like, I've been stuck into a storm of, several questions, follow-ups, where he is being back of me. So today, if that is a situation in one of, it's a part of your life, let me give a brief how I coped up with that frustration of employee being back of me, how your boss being back of you. So, my boss, his name is Mr. Kapoor. Not Ranbir Kapoor, by the way, guys. So, he's Mr. Kapoor, where he used to send me several emails for every 30 minutes. Don't you guys feel suffocated on that part? Right? You get a follow-up emails for every time the task which is not even a priority. And he has been back of me like, Sultana, what's the update? Every time. At one point, I have been so frustrated. I was like, why is he even doing this with me? And I have reached to that level where I have decided, like, let me go and bash to him and I say whatever I feel like. I like vent out all my frustration to him. But at that moment, I have realized rather me getting into that frustration form of conversation, I'd rather choose a different path to deal with that. Do you want to know about it?
Yes.
How exactly I have coped up with that frustration level?
Yes.
Yes? Perfect. So me, where I was feeling such suffocated, frustrated, where I felt like, I've been tied to the rope, the raging sea. Okay, and there is no space to breathe. I felt like, okay, boss, please do come here and sit beside me and look at my screen, what I'm doing here. So rather you send me the follow-up emails. That's what I feel it. But technically, I did not do that. Rather, I chose these 3 steps which helped me to cope up this level of frustration. Here, at this point, I took a moment to think. And I took a step back. I took a pause and took a long breath. Exactly. Took a long pause and I decided it's not possible to change his mindset at that moment. But I can change how I respond. Rather me going bashing into his cabin, I still choose to stay calm for a moment and realize how to respond. That was my first step which I took. The second one, while I was thinking how to respond, the second point which I've got is communicate clearly. I went to Mr. Kapoor and I said, let me have this one-to-one if you allow me to. And that's where I had a conversation with him and I've told him, rather focusing on each and every minute of task, it's better we focus on key aspect. Rather you send me a follow-up emails for each and every small thing, it's better you focus on the major thing. You know what? He really agreed on that part. He accepted. He said, okay Sultana, that really works for me. It's better for me also. Maybe I would definitely save my time rather sending the follow-ups. That was his benefit. So that's how the second step helped me. The third one, I have started setting a boundary where of avoiding looking at the emails every time, every second when he sends. I rather set and time to watch at my emails. I've decided I will not look at every time I get it, but I have fixed my timings to look at the emails. This helped me to focus on my priority tasks, which give my performance a higher level. Here, the take back from this story is nothing but frustration is messy, it's overwhelming, it's out of the world, but it's how you pause, how you set boundaries, how you communicate, and this I have applied all in my personal aspects. It's not only in my profession, I have taken back to this to my personal thing, and it really worked. And with this, I would like to end up with a statement. Frustration is a challenge. I agree, it is a challenge, but it is not a defeat, guys. Agree? Perfect. So, thank you from my end.